I'm Jennifer, 29.
The Seattle rain is gently tapping against my apartment window, and I'm sitting at my desk, staring at an email from Greg. It's been 8 months since I last heard from him, and his name in my inbox feels like a punch in the gut. The subject line reads, "Our Wedding Fund," and my hands start to shake as I read his message. He's asking for a share of the money we saved for our wedding, claiming that things are tough and they're facing eviction. It's infuriating because most of that money came from my hard-earned bonuses at work, while he quit his job as a software engineer without telling me. As I sit here, the memories come flooding back. I remember coming back from a 3-month project in Toronto. I was excited to be home, to see Greg, and to continue planning our wedding. But when I walked into my apartment, Aunt Mildred was there, holding an invitation to Greg and my cousin Lily's wedding. I was in shock. Our engagement photos on the walls seemed to mock me. I remembered our first date at a cozy coffee shop, how nervous he was, and how he spilled his coffee on his pants. After 2 years, we moved in together. His old couch was squeezed next to my modern furniture. And then last year, he proposed at our favorite park. When I told him about the project in Toronto, he seemed supportive. He even helped me find an apartment near the project site. We had booked a beautiful venue for our wedding in 6 months, and we had saved up $20,000, with my bonuses making up the majority. But looking back, there were signs. His calls became shorter, and his texts were less frequent. I later found out that he quit his job 4 months ago. Aunt Mildred said that Lily understood him, that she worked part-time at a flower shop and could be there for him. That night, my mom called me at 3 a.m. She told me about the long, standing feud between her and Aunt Mildred. Aunt Mildred had seen my dad first at a music festival. She thought they were going to be together, but when my dad asked my mom to dance at a local concert, Aunt Mildred was furious. After my parents got engaged, Aunt Mildred quickly married someone else. When that marriage ended and she was left with Lily, my dad started sending her $600 every month to help with the bills. He did it for 25 years, thinking he was being kind. Aunt Mildred showed up at my parents' house, demanding the wedding fund, saying that I had abandoned Greg. My dad finally put his foot down and stopped the monthly payments. He told her that she lost him because she saw him as a trophy, not a person to love. I was so angry. I decided to leave Denver. I had a friend, Lisa, who had a spare room in Seattle. I applied for jobs there and got a great offer. I closed the joint savings account, knowing that 80% of the money was mine. I was done paying for a feud that started long before I was born. In Seattle, I started a new life. The rain was a constant companion at first, but it soon became a source of comfort. I got a promotion at work, and I made new friends. I joined a cooking class and a grief support group. Lily and Greg moved in with Aunt Mildred, and things didn't go well for them. Greg couldn't find a job, and Lily's hours at the flower shop were cut. They were facing eviction, which is why he's now emailing me. I take a deep breath and start typing my response. I tell him that the money was for our future, and he forfeited that when he betrayed me. I block his email and put my phone away. I look around my apartment, at the walls filled with new memories. I'm stronger now, free from the toxicity of my past. I've learned that walking away is sometimes the bravest thing you can do. The Seattle rain continues to fall, washing away the last remnants of pain and leaving me with hope for the future. A few weeks later, I get a call from my mom. Lily called her, saying that she realized her mom had manipulated her into being with Greg. She's going to start therapy and move to San Francisco for a fresh start. Greg is going back to software engineering. Aunt Mildred is still in Denver alone. She sent me a letter, but I returned it unopened. I've drawn a line in the sand, and I'm not going back. I'm sitting on my balcony, watching the city lights twinkle. My boyfriend, Tom, comes out and sits next to me. We're planning our wedding, and this time, it's just about us. The past is behind me, and I'm ready to embrace the future.